And let's get it.
Let's get it.
Hey, what's up, YouTube? We're live. What's this, Coach? This is night 11?
11.
Night 11 of the live stream.
Wow.
This is Chief Pigskin's salute to Black History Month. We're here to recognize, socialize, and energize. All month long, we've been hanging out with some awesome coaches, just having a good time. Coach Watkins and I, by the way, I'm Tim Turner, head football coach at the Champaign Central High School. My man, Coach Watkins, is the defensive coordinator over at Concordia. We've gotten real comfortable in hanging out, so sometimes I might forget to throw our names out there like folks already know us. look, Coach, I act like folks just supposed to know us, right? So I don't even have to say that no more, right? Hey, it's been a good month. We've been supported and sponsored all month by the QB School, and they have actually provided some good, detailed information for quarterbacks. It says, QB School, the home of the best football analysis on YouTube. 8 million viewers and over 100,000 subscribers have watched as J.T. O'Sullivan, former NFL QB with a PhD, break down football. In addition, the new QB course entitled Master Pass Protection, QB Lens, is available right now. Free Pass Pro quiz that'll test your knowledge and rank you. It's at theqbschool.com. And it's down here. He said, yeah, give me a minute. I'm getting to that. It's linked down here. Chief Pigskin is doing a lot of awesome stuff. So check him out at the clinic.chiefpigskin.com, or at the store.chiefpigskin.com. Listen, couple of things I want to point out, Coach. We got guys on the chat line. They're already kind of starting to check in. I see you over there. I appreciate you coming in live. And Coach Nate Allball probably never, I'm never going to say never going spread, but man, I can't see myself really doing that. Coach, have you ever, you guys, what do you guys run offensively?
Man, he knows. We're spread. We're spread.
Yeah, and that's why he said that. I didn't know that. Well, no, you know what? I've never really I've coached a little bit of open it up ball as an assistant, but as a head coach, to me, in high school, if you can move the ball in 3.5 yard chunks, why do anything different? Because the hardest thing again, and this is my opinion. Y'all can blow me up on Twitter, do whatever you want to do. But I believe the hardest thing for a high school team to do is complete passes. So many things have to go right in order for it to happen, right? So, I'll break it down. We are all football guys, but again, we got to get the snap to begin with. That's the first thing, and that's scary when you're just handing the ball off. And then after you get the snap, then the quarterback has to be able to drop back and have time, okay? Right. He's got time. He's got to read whatever it is we're asking him to read, okay? And then he's got to be able to throw the ball out there as far as we're asking him to do, right? And we've got to have a receiver that can catch it.
Right.
All of that, man, listen, that's hard to do in 7-on-7 without any defense. Those guys across there are pretty good too. So
what offense are you guys running?
We're a wing T, baby. We're a wing T. Yes, sir.
But can't you say, take that same analogy, right? You're asking this 14, 15, 16, 17, 18-year-old to read a 3-tech, to read a 1 or 2-eye, and then he got to read a pitch key, and now he got to know, hey, the motion, and now he got to come to the line of scrimmage and make check. Oh, and wait, then he got to waggle, and Nate offense, he only can waggle one way. Oh, and now you got the running back got to come in motion, and then he got to time it up, and then he don't want to go too far, and then he don't want to be far too back. The quarterback got to carry the fake out if he has it, and then he got to worry about if I have it or if I don't have it. So it's
yeah, you're right. It's a push. And you know what, Coach? That's the beauty of our game.
Right.
The beauty of our game is it is all up to what you can teach your kids to do, and what you can master, right? And so I'm of the belief that we have a very limited playbook, and that's not because I don't think my kids can do a good job learning a lot. I think it's just better to learn a few things and master those few things instead of worrying about a bunch of things. Yes, sir.
Time,
yes, sir, baby. Just give it time. Just give it time. Hey, listen, Coach. We've taken up way too much time. Let's get Coach in here. You guys on the chat line, I appreciate you guys. Same guys that's been rocking with us. John Warren, I appreciate you. Jeff Rogers, we appreciate you. Pops Allball, you guys have been rocking with us for 11 nights straight, and it's been awesome. We appreciate you guys. We're going to get to our guest. Tonight's guest is Colby Brown Sr. He is the secondary coach from South Carolina State. Our first coach that's coaching in the HBCU now, right?
I had to get an HBCU guy.
That's what's up.
Had to, man.
That's what's up.
I was able to get Colby through Coach McKinney, through Devin. They're very close. They play together. So. Gotcha.
Well, let's get Coach in here and let's get it going right now, man. I'm excited.
There he
I
is.
think that's what's up, Coach. Coach.
No flies, baby.
What's up, man? Oh yeah, you already know.
Hey, Coach, how you doing, man? I'm Tim Turner. I'm the head football coach at Champaign Central High School. It's a pleasure to meet you, brother. Appreciate you coming on to the show. We've been having some great. Listen, I'm put pressure on you right now. We've been having some great shows, man. And Watkins said, this dude is going to be the dazzler. So watch what I do.
Yeah, man.
Dazzle me.
I'm here.
Dazzle me.
We here, man. Hey, you know what's crazy? I actually coached against you. I was at Richwoods in Illinois in 2016. So I know about Champaign Central.
Okay.
Yeah, man. I think y'all had some good players, man. So that was my first year coaching at Richwoods High School in Illinois, in Peoria. So, like,
wow.
Yeah, man.
Okay, then tell me. All right, now I'm even more curious.
Yeah.
Now, how you get from Peoria to SC State?
Well, see, I met Watkins in Iowa. We was playing arena ball together, and he was competitive, man. I remember him because he played every position. Like he was so eager to make the team. You know, he was competitive. He was a receiver. He was a punter. I see him kicking balls at kicker. I'm like, who is this guy? Like this man. So that's how I know him, because he was relentless on just trying to be great and make the team. You know, so that's how we met. And then I got released after that, and my girlfriend at the time was from Peoria, Illinois. So I ended up, me and her we got a place in Peoria, Illinois. You know, right? I'm fresh off of arena football. I'm moving to Peoria, Illinois. I'm still trying out for CFL teams. You know, I done did 8 CFL tryouts. You know, they $150 a piece.
Wow. Bro,
it's getting crazy. But and also at the time I was working at an eyeglass center. I was selling glasses to people. So I had this one CFL tryout, man, with the Ottawa Red Blacks, and they hit me back like, yo, you know, we want you. You know, you need to start working out. You know, we're gonna call you in. We're gonna be calling you in. So I called my agent like, yo, they called you too? And my agent like, yeah, man, you know, you need to get ready, the CFL team. So I'm like, I quit my job in Peoria at the time, selling glasses, and I'm training for the CFL because they told me to get ready. So I trained for a whole month for the Ottawa Red Blacks, you know, waiting for the call. And they hit me back and said, just one message, the roster is full. That's it. So
wow.
Like, dang, I'm in Peoria, Illinois. I ain't got no job now, and I quit my job. I'm still doing tryouts, but, you know, I'm looking to get back into it, you know. So that's when I emailed every high school in the town, and Coach Brown emailed me back at Richwoods. And he was like, yeah, we got a spot for you, man. And that was in 2016. And that's how I got into coaching. I was waiting around for CFL. I was still trying out, and I just needed something, you know. I wanted to get back around ball though, you know. So he gave me an opportunity. He let me coach the wide receivers and DBs from there, and I just fell in love with it. I had some good kids, man, and we went 1-9 that season. But I just fell in love with just teaching and coming there every day, and they listening, you know, and they loving it, and I'm putting my passion. I got my cleats on out there. You know, I just fell in love with it. So from Richwoods, after that season was over, I emailed every college in the country. I'm talking about every school, like from NAIA to D1 to HBCU, everywhere, you know. And University of Cincinnati emailed me back. I emailed their strength staff, you know. I was emailing strength coaches, thin coaches, just everybody, because I wanted to level up. I wanted to go from high school to college. So I'm like, how can I do that? I had no advice. All I knew was email. All I knew was I'm gonna email these coaches and see what they say. So I had one message. I copy and paste it. I'll be emailing till 2 a.m. You know, sending 100 out a day. And Cincinnati emailed me back. You know, they said they had an internship available. So I'm like, cool. I'm gonna come. It was unpaid. I had just filed my taxes. I had like $3,000, whatever. He like, yeah, you know, Cincinnati, the cheapest place to live in America. You know, and I found an apartment for $500 a month. So.
Wow.
It just all worked out. So next thing you know, I'm in Ohio at Cincinnati with the strength staff. And it was crazy. I'm talking about that was their first year. All the coaches there that's now there, that was their first year in 2017. So you know, I'm with the strength staff and the strength coach, he was insane. His name is Brady Collins. He was just on another level. So, you know, I'm with the strength staff, I'm getting big. These players call me coach. You know, this Cincinnati, they call me coach. You know, I'm still young. I'm just trying to get my feet wet, you know, and get in the business.
Right.
So I was there for about 6 months, man, as a strength coach, working out players, and it was unpaid, like I said. So once it was over, once the spring game was over, I was broke at the time. I'm like, yo, they wanted me to come back, you know, intern some more, but I'm like, you know, I think I did my part here. I learned so much. I'm ready to go back to Atlanta now. Like, I done lost my money. I'm broke now, you know. So I went back to Georgia. And then from there, I was at Landmark Christian High School. I got another job at a Christian high school this time, coaching the receivers and DBs, doing the same thing, you know. And But there, I was a janitor. I was coaching, and I was substituting, too. I was doing all three of those things at that school, man. And I remember we didn't have a good year as well, so. I remember what really made me just want to go back into college. I had, like I said, I was substituting during the morning. I was coaching football during the afternoon, and I was a janitor at nighttime. So after
grinding.
After 2 weeks, I'm thinking, you know, my check about to be crazy. I done did all. Man, that junk it said 570. Like,
what?
I was like, nah, man, I can't. I was like, I can't do it. Like, so from there, I started back emailing schools, After the season, though, you know, during the season,
right.
Just be where I am, try to just give my all to the kids. Even though I know I wanted to get back in college coaching.
Sure.
There, I was at that school, I gave them boys my all. We went like 1-10, probably 0-10, I don't even know. But I was in it, you know, I'm in it. Like, so after the season, like I said, I emailed all the schools again, and Mercer hit me back in Macon, Georgia. They like, yo, you can come work at camp. He's like, you can come work at camp. Meet me at Applebee's and we can talk some more. So I met this coach at Applebee's, and he came to my hometown, Riverdale, like, to meet me at Applebee's and talk to me about working his camp at Mercer. So I'm like, yo, I'm about to go work this camp. I'm telling all my friends, like, I'm about to go work this camp at Mercer. I'm gonna try to get the job, you know. So I go work the camp, you know, they like me, and he tell me, you know, I can come on as a quality control. I didn't know what a quality control was, you know. Yes, I didn't know what a QC was, so I'm like, great, like I can come work with the safeties at a QC, good. So, you know, the season come around, now I'm at Mercer in Macon, you know, it was an hour away from my house at the time in Atlanta. So I'm driving back every day. I'm commuting every day. So yeah, I'm at Mercer now, working with the safeties, just learning so much, man. I'm doing scout reports now. I'm not no intern no more, you know. I'm not with the scrim staff no more. I'm on the field now, you know.
Right.
Eventually, this is where I want to be, you know. So I'm with the safeties, you know. Now I got my cleats on the field. They calling me coach now, and I'm in the business for real. I'm learning the plays. I'm learning defensive schemes, coverages. You know, I'm doing the scout reports. I'm doing graphics. I'm doing everything, you know. So, and I would sleep there sometimes too, and I ain't want them to know I was sleeping there. So
wow.
The DC would leave like 11 p.m., man. And I had to wait for him to leave because I was sleeping in the defensive room. So I would be peeping, you know, he'll think I'm gone already, but I'm not driving home this late. We leaving here at 10 p.m. I ain't driving back to Atlanta an hour away, you know, so I'm gonna stay here. So I would be trying to sleep in the office. He'll still be in there all night. I got to wait till he leave. Then I shack up in the corner. I get me a little blanket. I shack up in the corner. And I did that a lot of times, probably 15 times, you know. And the janitor would come in the room sometimes, you know, try to clean the room and get me in the corner. And he'll just wave. Me and him still close today. His name was Mr. Charles. So
wow.
I hate him for that. But, you know, from Mercer, we got let go. We went like 4-5. they let our head coach go. So everybody got to go, you know, quality.
Right.
Everybody, unless they want you back. So they let me go. So I'm back in Atlanta. I get a job at Amazon. So I'm working at Amazon now.
Grinding, coach.
Working at Amazon. I know that I'm about to get back into college coaching. I'm a QC. I just got off of QC. I know, you know, my resume getting better, you know. So now when I email schools and try to, you know, I got some clout by myself now. So, you know, I'm working at Amazon. I'm telling these people, you know, I'm a college coach. I'm gonna be coaching college somewhere. You know, they was like, okay, like
whatever, dude.
You know, I got some friends there. I met cool people there, and it was just like, okay, they had no idea, you know. So,
right.
Time coming around, you know, I'm traveling. I'm interviewing with schools, D3, you know, NAIA. I'm not getting it, you know. Some, you know, they was looking for more. I remember this NAIA school told me, you know, they wanted somebody more well around, and I'm like, dang, like what? So I'm going back to the drawing boards. I'm recording myself interviewing with these schools, though. You know, I'm recording it so I could go back and see what was I saying? Like, what I messed up on? You know. So when South Carolina State called me for an interview, I was ready. I was ready, man. I had coverages ready. You know, they put me on the board. It was Zoom, but you know, I had a little board. He wanted me to draw up coverages. You know, I was just prepared because of everything that was previous. You know, so.
Right.
I got hired at this job. You know, this was my first full-time gig. You know, my first room. I'm not no helper no more. You know, this is my boys. Like, I'm coaching corners and the safety, so I got a whole unit now. You know, to myself. So.
Right. Wow, coach.
Yeah. So that's how
that's awesome. Listen, but first of all, my brother. Yeah. Listen. The grind is real.
Yeah. It was
and your willingness to share it. I don't know if you know much about our show, but we have folks on the chat line. So we're live. We got folks on the chat line, and there's other coaches out there that need to hear that.
Oh, yeah.
That need to hear the story that is not always, I knew somebody that knew somebody, and then I got a job. Oh, right? They need to know about that grind. So man, I'm impressed with you already,
people
brother.
In the chat, dude, they're commending you, man. They loving that story. They say you should write a book. It should be a movie.
Oh no, it's not like that. It's just like the whole time I just had this goal, man. It's like I fell in love with it, and I've been playing ball my whole life. It's like on that field, you got peace, you know. It's the peace. And I started like intern. I just wanted to level up and push myself, and I'm in the business now, you know. And I love it, man. And South Carolina State gave me this opportunity here, and you know. I love it here, man. It's HBCU, so you know, my first day here on this campus, you embrace it. You know, you embrace the culture.
For sure.
PWI is my whole forever. I coached at a Christian high school. You know, our head coach got in trouble for calling the player a knucklehead at the high school. I remember that. I was like, you know, you had to act a certain way, you know. And so I've been to all these places. Mercer was a private school, you know. They recruit really smart kids first, and then the dogs second, you know. So I've been around, you know, a lot of places. This is the first place, you know, it's like home. You know, my players, I'm like their uncle or something. I talk to them like I'm their uncle, you know. So we talk about, man, I just had passion for it, man, and
for sure.
I love what I'm doing. It's not work, you know, and I know y'all know once you out there,
right, for sure.
It's like it's not even work. It's just it's what you want to do. So.
And so, Coach, this is your first season there?
Yes, yeah, I've been.
Okay.
I got here in the summer. But they canceled our fall season due to COVID.
Right.
You know, we were supposed to play Grambling first game in Atlanta, but they canceled it. So, right.
So are you all playing spring ball?
Yeah, we all.
Yeah, okay.
Man, we just had we had practice yesterday. We got practice tomorrow at 3:15.
Right.
We in practice number 21 right now. You know, so we were supposed to play actually this weekend, February 20th. We were supposed to play North Carolina A&T, but they canceled their spring season. So.
Sure.
We playing March 6th right now. We just don't have a team right now, but we practicing preparing for a game right now. So.
Right.
Hit up Dion, man. Get Dion out there, man. Jackson State.
Yeah, I actually heard he called and they was trying to set up something and play us or something. I don't know. Our coach mentioned it, but we definitely gonna have some schedule. I think Howard. We was talking Howard and Delaware State.
There we go.
Like that, but we definitely gonna have a spring season rolling. At least 4 games right now.
Man, and then hearing that testimony, you know, my one question was, you know, what was your why? what got you through? You know, you're working as a janitor, you know, at the lowest of the low. You got a college degree and you're working all these jobs. What's your why?
Yeah, I think it was just the game. You know, it's the game, and you still want to be the best. You know, you want to do the best. I loved high school, but I wanted to go to the next level. But it's the game. I love football. Like, I was selling glasses. You know, I was giving people exams. I had no business there. You know, I had no business there, but I was still trying out. But for me, it's just the love of the game, man, and the love of the players. I coach some good players, some good dudes that make me just want to keep doing it, you know. And my coaches was good for me too. Like, it's some coaches that really changed my life. You know, Marvin Kendricks, Cap Burnett, Joe Scott. Some of these coaches that coached me and that gave me opportunities as these people and changed my life. You know, the Mercer coach, the South Carolina State defense coordinator here, like all these coaches just, you know, they really done put a mark on my life. So I want to be that, you know, for my players. And, you know, my ultimate goal is to go get a player off his couch, you know, as a freshman and coach him the whole 4 years, you know, and watch him graduate and have kids. And, you know, that's the goal. But I think my why was just the love for the game. You know, I know I wanted to coach and I want to do it at the highest level. And, you know, I'm going to keep going and I just want to keep progressing and keep learning, you know. So that was my why, man, just love of the game.
So as you're going through all of these things, you know, now you're in a position where you're I'm assuming you're getting paid a little bit, and so can you talk a little bit about the change from being in high school and PWIs and now to a HBCU?
Yeah, you know, like you said,
and I don't mean to put you on the spot, but
like I said, I was substituting. The high school check. It is what it is. I was a lay coach, you know, so I wasn't no full time. I was just a, you know, come after work type of guy, come coach the DBs and, you know, go. You're supposed to have a job during the day, you know, so it was always, you know, I got to have a job and then go coach, you know. I was working on a moving truck and then going to coach. So I just wanted to coach, you know. I just wanted to wake up. I didn't want to teach. I didn't want to do it. I just wanted to coach football, you know. So the main difference, like I said, I'm a full-time guy now. I've been playing ball my whole life. Even when me and Watkins was playing, I wasn't even on the team long enough to see the money. You know, I got cut before they even cut the check. So this is my first time getting paid for football for real. You know, at Cincinnati, I was an intern. At Mercer, you know, I didn't really make nothing as a QC. I got one check after the last game of the season. So and it was like $2,000. So now I'm in this full-time position. It's just a blessing, man, and just being able to provide. I got a 2-year-old kid, so
okay.
Providing and, you know, making trips and, you know, just, you know, it's cool. It's cool, man.
Coach Scott said thanks for the shout out too.
Oh yeah, man, he's a GOAT. And, you know, he was at Landmark Christian School. He was I just learned a lot from him. He taught me how to be organized and just he had so much passion for the game. And he's at Cartersville now in Georgia, where Trevor Lawrence played.
Yep.
Good, man. He doing his thing. And, you know, I love Coach Scott. I'm forever loving Coach Scott.
Say, Coach, again, I'm going to check out the chat line a little bit, see who's over there with us, and we'll move on a little bit. We got a few more questions for you, and we'll have a little bit of fun. I don't know if you know much about our show, but we're going to have some fun and challenge you a little bit here. All right. Oh, yeah. On the chat line, we got Joe Scott. We just said that. We got Alexis Jesus Baby. We got Sheldon Peters. We got I ain't even gonna try to Rowan B. That's what I'm rolling with. Listen, I chop up names. That's what I do. Yeah. So I don't mean any disrespect to anybody that I'm chopping up a name, but we also have Brandon Devereaux on here. Some new names. I'm assuming these some of your people, Coach. I appreciate you. I appreciate you bringing your family along with us, my man. Yeah. Hey, listen. Since you got your family along with you, I got a little game here I want to play with you and test your knowledge a little bit. Let me bring it up here real quick. So, all right, you're an HBCU man. So you supposed to. We're gonna see how black you are. All right, we're gonna test your blackness. All right.
You gotta explain what HBCU means.
Okay, we'll get to that. Let me play my game first. Hey, listen. I think I am being a little naive, thinking that everybody understands exactly what HBCU is.
Right.
That's a historically black college or university.
Right.
Okay. And Coach, I do want you to elaborate on that a little bit. I think it's important that we do shine a little bit of light on that. So
yeah, man. It's just I never thought I would be at HBCU. You know, I went to Louisiana Tech. Down the street, it was Grambling, probably 3 miles up the road. I went there a couple times. You know, I always knew about HBCU culture in the schools, but I never went to one. You know, so and then just coming here and you just become right a part of it. Like I said, I never been to one, knew a lot about it, but coming here, it's just like I said, it's just like home. The people, the culture. It's always gonna be a band, you know, and it's support from outside, and it's like you said, it's historical. The first word is historical, so it's a real historical place. And our school is surrounded by a gate, like Troy. You ever seen the movie Troy? That's how our school is. It's a big old gate. It's a big school in a gate, and you just pulling up to it, and it's like, wow, you know, the town, Orangeburg, South Carolina. Mm-hmm. It's just a different type of feel, man. Coaching at the HBCU, it wasn't one of my goals, but now I'm so blessed that I was able to do it, man, and I'm lucky, you know, I'm real lucky that I got a chance to coach at a historical black college, you know, so, and it's culture, man, you know, so many black heroes that, and I'm hearing about them all the time, just coming to campus, you know, you hear about the black culture, it's what you're talking about, you know, and you're talking, especially during this time, Black History Month, so it's a cool experience.
Who would you say is the most famous, do you know the most famous alum there from there? Or do you know any that people would know?
Our head coach is pretty famous. You know, he went to school here. His name is Coach Pugh.
Mm-hmm. Okay. He's the most
winningest coach here. And he's been here.
Okay.
I think this is his 19th year here, you know, so.
Wow.
He's a pretty good alum. Darius Leonard is a pretty famous alum. He was
linebacker.
2008.
Yep.
It's so many NFL and other pioneers as well that went here. Willie Jeffries, you know, he was the coach here before Coach Pugh. He's a big time HBCU guy that really set the way for a lot of these coaches out here. Coach Willie Jeffries, Coach Pugh actually just passed his record for most wins at SC State. So, you know, I'm really working for a legend right now with our head coach. You know, he don't even know it, but you know, I listen to everything he say, man. He been around the game a long time. He know a lot of people, so. You know, just working for him, and it's a real cool thing, you know. So I would say, to me, he's the most famous alum that I know right now.
Hey, listen.
Popular on campus, like he popular on campus, man. So it's cool.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Hey, let's switch gears just a little bit, Coach. All right, here go my game. All right, it is how black are you? All right, that's the game. All right, it's about 4 or 5 questions. I'm gonna evaluate based on your answers how black you are, okay? All right. First question. Do you call your mother's best friend Auntie or TT, Miss Johnson, if that's her name, or do you call her Lillian, if that's her first name?
My mom's best friend is actually my best friend's mom, so.
Okay.
Me and my friend Cal, so that's his mom, so I call her mom, you know, so.
Okay, I'm gonna mark that as. Okay, and listen, I'm gonna mark that as Auntie or TT.
we call each other mama's mom, man. That's how black I am.
Yeah. Listen. If it wasn't for the fact that I'm hosting this show and I got a game to play, I could already tell you how black you are just with that answer right there.
Yeah, man.
With that answer. All right, next question, real quick. How do you know when it's cleaning day at the house? All right. First answer is there is no cleaning day at the house. Second answer is you wake up to the sound of neo soul or gospel and the smell of the bleach, or you have a cleaning lady.
See, yeah, that's how my mom was. We woke up she had the music playing. I had my friends over there. She opening the blinds 7 a.m. You know, she got on. She like, everybody get up. It's time to clean up, and that's what it was with the music on. So we was that type of family.
Clean and everybody
too.
Right, and everybody get up and do something.
You gotta get up. Yeah, she gonna be loud anyway. You gonna want to get up. You know, you want to stay down. So
right. 2 more questions, Coach, because I already know your score is going to be high on the black level right there. It said, what song is playing at you all's cookout? All right, the cookout is popping. And man, I know we all can't wait until we can get out there, right? I mean,
Yeah.
COVID put a dent in a lot of partying last summer. I can't wait for it to get warm.
Right, man.
All right, so what's playing at your barbecues? Is it Rock With You, Michael Jackson, the Cha-Cha Slide, or Frankie Beverly and Maze, Before I Let You Go?
I knew that was gonna be one of your answers. The Maze, Before I Let You Go. That's my favorite song. She played it out my whole life. I can't even listen to it now because she played it out my whole life. And if she's upstairs, or wherever, it'll be on, So that's the song right there for sure at the barbecue.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
My mama's song. That's her favorite group too. So yeah.
All right, last question. Which of the unwritten black laws, apply mostly to you? And I don't know this one, but don't cut my name out the cake, right? Like somebody cut your name out of the cake. Saying a word twice to emphasize the meaning. If everyone else starts to run, you just start breaking it out, running it too.
Oh yeah.
Right? Or no snitching.
Hey man.
Yeah, that's a hard one, ain't it?
All of those rules apply. Yeah. All of those rules apply. But definitely, if somebody start running for no reason, it might be a dog, it might be danger. I see a group of people running, I'm running, and that's how it's been.
All right, last one, Coach. We done stepped into taboo. So, can you swim?
Oh yeah, man. I used to be a lifeguard, and when I was 8,
okay,
in high school, so I still got it a little bit.
See, I asked that question because I am that stereotype, right? I'm that brother that can't swim. The problem with this is I used to could swim. I got the Boy Scout merit badge and everything. I was a good swimmer.
Man,
I
learned how to swim, man. I was at the pool one day with my friends. I couldn't swim. They all just looked at me. So I just went over to the fence and started holding the fence, and they yanking me off the fence. I swear, until my hands started bleeding. They yanking me, and they just throw me in 8 feet. I was like in the 10th grade. From there, you either sink or swim. That's how I learned how to swim, man. Like a horrible situation, but you, like I said, you either sink or swim. So. Gotcha,
man. That's so funny, dude. So, I look at your background. No fly zone, the DBs.
Yeah.
Great work. I'm pretty sure you probably put that together too.
Yeah.
And I remember, just being in camp with you as well. I thought one thing, you were very technique sound. Tell us about some of your philosophy as being a DB coach there. What are some things that you believe in, and then also elaborate on some of the drills that you have that are a must, that are EDD for you?
Yeah, man. Some of the things I believe in, coming out there every day and giving me everything you got. I expect so much from my players, man, from the ones to the walk-ons. Like, I treat them the same. It's a standard every day. And they know when we come out there in individual, it's gonna be, I need you up here. You gotta come meet me. Because I'm coming out there on my cleats. I'm coming out there fired up, and I'm just trying to bring out the most of everybody. So my philosophy is just come out there, we having fun, we flying around. Every drill I implement scoring, like catching and scoring. Like I say the word score in practice so much, but it's planted in their head now. When you're doing this drill, you're not gonna just catch this ball and just stop. You're gonna go at least 15, 10 more yards, and go all out. So I emphasize just going all out. That's what we do in my room. And I got some great players, like some good, talented young DBs, so one of my DBs got Senior Bowl invite, he's an All-American, Hbcu All-American, the Colby Durant. My other dude on the side of him is great as well. So, man, they so good that they make me just want to do more, if that makes sense. After practice, I'll be sitting in my room and I'll just be chilling. And I'm like, no, I need to go. They so good, I just want to go look at some more coverages or go study some more film. Like, I owe it to them, so I owe it to them to meet them at their level and be as great as they expect me to be. So, and as far as drills, man, I like drills that make sense. I see y'all had Coach Cato on here last night. He said the same thing. Drills that that transition to the game and the scaly or whatever we doing that day, you know. And so I like to show them that too. Like, yo, this. Look what you just did. Like, we did this drill yesterday. You know, I show it to them so they can see. We're not doing this for no reason. Every drill. So I definitely like to show them. It's a show type thing, because or else they're gonna think, yo, it's just another drill he made up. I'm not just out there making stuff. It's real life things that's gonna apply, and they know that now because I show them everything, every drill we do, whether it's speed turn, we come to balance with tennis balls, you know, picking up tennis balls, coming to balance, just a lot of different things, man. I got bag drills where, you know, I got deep ball drills, coach, where I got them jumping up and somebody throwing a bag at them, you know, just catching in traffic, just everything. It all has to come together. So, you know, all the drills I do, like I said, I love ball drills and scoring. That you know, the drill, I throw it to them and they got to score. That, you know, things that make sense that we doing that day, you know. So
I like that a lot, coach. From a schematic standpoint, are you guys what 4-2-5, 4-3?
Yeah, we 4-3 right now.
Okay.
4-3. We play a lot of one high. We play a lot of fist. We play a lot of one high, pretty much. We got two great corners, so we put them in man a lot. You know, we play robber, two man under. You know, Tommy. We got so many different coverages, man, and it all goes so well. Like I said, we 4-3. We got Sam linebackers that can cover like safeties. Mm-hmm. So it's always like we a nickel, you know, because our Sam linebackers so good. And then when we actually get a nickel, you know, my nickels are so good in covering the space. So we a real fast closing ground team, you know. And I think our DC implements a lot of plays where the players can close ground, and a lot of plays to their favor, you know. So, and it's simple things, like, you know, it's simple learning. You know, you think it's college ball, but he simplifies. So everybody gets. I got corners that can play safety. I got safeties that can play corner. My nickels play corner. My nickels play safety, because it all ties them together. You know, a lot of our plays tie together with different formations and you know, in different things. So.
Gotcha, man. And so 2 things I took from that. I want you to elaborate a little more.
Yeah.
They can help me become a better DB coach.
Oh yeah.
Right. So the first one is, what are some of the things you're doing for that man-to-man press, and then man-to-man off coverage, and then how are you teaching your Rob coverage? Can you explain a little more on that?
Yeah, definitely. So man-to-man, I'll have a period in individual, like every 5 minutes. I mean, every day for 5 minutes, just doing man technique. You know. I teach inch back in my room.
Okay.
I teach inch back. So we inching back, we shuffling, we staying square, cutting them off at the line of scrimmage. You know, for my safeties, I'm teaching scooch technique.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So we scooching. If they off 10 yards, I don't want to see them pedaling because we already deep. You know, and a lot of times we guarding tight ends, you know, so I like them catching and scooching on the tight ends because we bailing out so fast, and then they catching 5-yard routes, you know. So our tight ends scooch, and they do a good job at that. You know, as far as corners, we inching back. You know, off man, I got them 7x1, 6x1, inside leverage. We pedaling, reading 3-step. You know, just day one things. You know, and I got some great cover guys, man. They do a real good job at it. And as far as robber, so pre-snap, you know, my corners are sitting about 8 yards. My safety's about 10. You know, as the quarterback is going to his cadence, my corners start dropping to safety depth. So now my corners become the safeties. My safeties become, you know, they drop into the corners. On the strong side, I have a safety playing trail technique over number 2. You know, wherever number 2 is on the strong side, my safety playing trail technique. And in the boundary, I have my safety in the flat. So that's what we do in robber. On the strong side, the safety's finding number 2 playing trail. And I have the Sam, he has the flats. You know, on the weak side, the safety playing flats over there, the corner's dropping back. So, and we got a lot of picks in robber, man, during these practices. We get a pick every day when we play robber. My corners drop so good. It's pretty much all about corners depth though. That's what robber is. Because if they not getting back farther enough when they creeping out, you know, them post corners will kill you. Because that's what they got to drop to. The corners got to check the post corners, the verticals. You know, they got to be ready for all of that. So, you know, just teaching that and seeing them break on those balls, it's a good thing to see. But
wow.
I have in robber. That's what I think. Yeah.
That's awesome. Hey, listen, Coach, let me check on our chat line real quick, see if there are any questions going on here. Yeah. I know we got to let you get out of here. You got a real job to get to now.
Good,
let's see, on the chat line, let's see.
You got the hat on, Coach. You're not in Chicago.
Right.
It's cold. I'm chilling right now. It's my thing. It's my thing. You know, some people like hats, and I like being. The coach got the hat on. I'm gonna be.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Represent.
Couple of the coaches on the line are asking about how old are you, Coach?
I'm 29. 29.
Okay.
Right
Okay. Yeah. Wow. So really, Coach, I could read things on this chat line forever, but the overarching comments are your testimony, your story of how you've continued to grind to get to where you are trying to be right now, understanding that it's not maybe where you want to be to end. Just your willingness to continue to do all of those things has really sparked a lot of conversation over there. So, man, I appreciate you. Appreciate you joining us tonight. It's been a pleasure listening to you. Can do me a favor before you get out of here? I know there's going to be some coaches that want to maybe connect with you here. Maybe let me say this: your football knowledge only complements your story, if that makes any sense to you, right? I don't want to downplay what I just heard you say about Robert coverage and all of those things, because that's what we're all here for. But your story is great, my brother. So if you wouldn't mind sharing a little contact information with the crowd, we're live. If you don't mind dropping a little bit of contact for folks.
Yeah, man. My email, you can email me, man. Anybody can email me. I respond back, man. It's Brown. My last name, first name, brownkobe20@yahoo.com. You can reach me on Twitter. I respond back on Twitter, Coach Brown _20. Those are my main things. And
sure.
Giving out my number or nothing, but
nah. Yeah, wait, I'll give out your number. Coach's number is 972-885.
Yeah, definitely. I know how that goes. But, yeah, right. I'm reachable, man. I ain't nowhere to hide. I love reaching out to people, because people did that to me. I had to reach out, and just like y'all, I love doing things like this and talking and reaching out to people, and in any way I can help. And I love helping, man, because you got to see, I had to see somebody doing it for me to know I can do it. Especially people that look like me and that want to do the same thing as me. And a lot of people try to steer me the other way. Like when I wanted to intern, they like, oh, you ain't getting paid. Oh, you better go do this. And I'm like, I'm gonna do this right here. And I got that on that Mercer. They're like, oh, you ain't making enough. Like, you need to, no, I'm doing this right here. Like, it's cool, So I would say, don't let nobody steer you, from what you really want to do, man. You got a dream, just keep going, man. So that's all I got, man. And
that's what's up, Coach.
Yeah.
Man, listen, I appreciate you. Do this for me. We're back on for one more night tomorrow. If you got time, same time tomorrow, check in with us. Get on the chat line a little bit, chop it up with the coaches, and have a little bit of this conversation. Coach, God bless you. Thank you for showing up tonight, my man.
Thank y'all, man. Appreciate it. All right, Charles, man. Good to see you.
Hey, have a good one, man. I'll be in contact with you, man. Good seeing you.
Hit me, man. We got to chop it up, man. Get on some Zoom calls. We can do this. We can do this offline sometimes and talk some ball, man. I love it.
I'm all for it. You let me know, man. You the busy guy, man.
Yeah. Are y'all in the season right now?
Yeah. So we actually start March 1st. So yeah, we start practice March 1st, and we're supposed to have like a 5-game season. So, but man, just let me know. Hit me up. We'll get something going.
Definitely, bro. Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate it.
Take care now, Coach. Appreciate you, man.
All right.
I learned a lot. I didn't even know his whole story. Wow. Very powerful. And it's a lot of young brothers like him out here that's grinding like that. That's one thing I don't want to go unnoticed. Like, he had a dream, and he went after his dream. It reminded me of that Will Smith movie, The Pursuit of Happiness.
Yep.
Will was sleeping in the bathroom, right? This guy was sleeping in his office.
Not in his office. Not in his office.
Man. So, wow. And he's 29, he's my age. Man, and to see everything he's been through, that's amazing. To see another young brother that has goals, and nothing's going to stop him from achieving those goals.
Right. And he said something, Coach, that I think is very important, is that, not having a lot of faces that look like ours that are around to open up doors. And so, I haven't said this enough. I want to give Chief Pigskin and Nate a huge shout out for allowing us to have this platform a little bit to be able to highlight some of these young men, right? Because you don't see this. This is not, listen, if you're watching our show right now and you haven't seen the 10 before it, Coach Brown was awesome.
Yes.
But every dude we've had on has been awesome and had a great story and has had the football knowledge. So I just want to make sure that folks understand that, it is a little bit more difficult for people that look like us to break into this field because there are not, or in part because there are not a lot of us, right? And so I think if anybody's watching this show that heard Coach's testimony, please give somebody an opportunity. Please give another coach an opportunity. And it's Black History Month, and so we're highlighting black coaches, and so that's where I'm starting with it today. But please give all of these young coaches a shot because there are some outstanding coaches with some incredible brains that will shock you. They just need an opportunity.
And not taking anything away from you, Coach T, but you're right. Give that brother opportunity, but also please be persistent. At that first no, that second no, best believe I got every rejection letter waiting for me. I got that Michael Jordan tweet waiting. Hey, that's how I took it personal. So I'm waiting, right? You gotta do that as motivation too. But
and I had an old man tell me, a no is nothing but yes that you haven't convinced out of somebody yet, or something to.
That's a no.
The next opportunity. Yeah, that's it, right? And again, we could talk about it for another hour, talk about the story that y'all just heard for an hour. But listen, Coach, appreciate you, man.
Yes, sir.
I've said this in our earlier shows. We're getting towards the end. Fellas, we got one more night. One more night. And I would be remiss if I didn't say that Coach Watkins has been the catalyst in securing most of these guests. And they have been outstanding, and that's a testament to your tree. And so I want you to understand that, and I'm sure you do, but I want you to understand that your impact is wide because these are men that you've been able to draw in. So my brother, I appreciate you. You get you some rest tonight, and you know what I always say, God willing, we'll be back again tomorrow, my brother.
Friday night under the lights.
Friday Night Live, baby. Let's do it. Hey, listen, those of you that still rocking with us, I got a shout out to our sponsor one more time. The show got going so well, I didn't get a chance to for the second time, but I do want to give a shout out to the QB School. They've been rocking with us all month. So QB School, home for the best football analysis on YouTube. 8 million viewers and over 100,000 subscribers have watched as JT O'Sullivan, a former NFL QB with a PhD, break down football. In addition, the new QB School course entitled Master Pass Protection, a QB lens is available now, and a free Pass Pro quiz will test your knowledge and rank you. It's down here. Production has put everything he was supposed to put down here. Got to give a shout out to Production. I've been giving him so much crap for 12 days, and the dude has been doing a great job. Guys, thanks for rocking with us. Guys and ladies, we've had some ladies on tonight, so ladies, we appreciate you guys showing up. Come back again tomorrow.